Hi, I'm Jonish Arvind. In current world, our lifestyle has changed in such a way that we need to spend a lot of time online, on screen, and so on. And our kids are also they also need to stay online for their studies, and our work also depends staying online. Do we really understand the extent of danger that there is in overindulging on these online and activities and in our gadgets, staying online and in internet? Because the key towards coming out of this danger and staying protected lies in our awareness. Overindulging online or in internet refers to activities such as social media, gaming, watching videos online, and including even TV. Right now, Netflix, all those comes under online. All those binge watching on TV also comes under online addiction and spending time on screen. Let me equate this with an example of a small insect, moth. Have you ever seen moth? It is a brown color winged insect, maybe a colorless butterfly, you can say. We can see that circling around light outside our house or in the street lamps, even sometimes even in our garden. This moth is so attracted to light. It goes circling around light, sometimes stays in this light watching it for so long, and even dies watching it. Do you know, not only moth, there are few insects which keep circling the light. Do you know the reason why? It is because these insects by nature are attracted to moonlight. This is to protect them from predators and also to gain a sense of direction for them to travel. However, this artificial light confuses them and makes them so addicted to it, and makes them even vulnerable to lot of predators like lizards surrounding the lamp and other predators as well. So we can equate this with our current scenario online and on screen, especially with our kids, because even us as adults, we are unable to uh, give our complete attention and our focus towards our purposeful tasks or tasks that requires to achieve our goal. We get distracted. Then imagine our kids, because kids brain have not reached a complete maturity and they can easily get addicted. So the moon is the purpose or the goal that we really need, some activities that need our attention, and these artificial lights are the other things that makes us distracted, gets us away from our responsibility and real things that need our focus. First, we need to be aware of that. Second is we need to also be aware of the dangers. What are the dangers? Most of us already know, but it is okay. We can get to know it once again. That is sedentary lifestyle, staying in one place. While watching, we just sit in one place. And personally, I have heard from a doctor who says that staying in one place, that is sitting for too long, for 2 to 3 hours, is equivalent to the dangers that we get as if when we smoke. Same dangers as we smoke, it seems. Next thing is, we become lonely. Although we may think that we are connecting with people if it's social media or gaming, we are still lonely. Our brain is not programmed to manage this loneliness. We are supposed to stay as a community, communicate with each other, and get that sense of comfort or a feeling of safety. Do we feel safe when we are online? I don't think so. We only keep comparing and become more vulnerable to more dangers over there. So, and it is well known that anxiety and depression are being caused by staying or indulging too much over internet or online. And we also get distracted from our responsibilities or towards a task that really need our attention. And most importantly, we should also realize that these these on screen and all these apps has been designed in such a way to keep us hooked or addicted towards it, so that someone else is gaining out of this for their own selfish reasons. We need to be aware of that. This is a very important deciding factor. We do not like to be cheated or betrayed, but without our own knowledge, we are being cheated and we become addicted. And for any addictions, I would like to mention this here. For any addictions, we need to remove the trigger. If it is smoking, we need to remove all the triggers that we should not see the cigarette, or we should not go to the place where we smoke. We just try to avoid the triggers. But in case of gadgets, the problem is we cannot avoid them in today's world. We need them for even our day-to-day tasks. That is the major difficulty, according to me. So, what is that we can do? One is digital diet, which is we can make plans with family to limit the number of hours on screen, or then monitor what are the useful activity and what are the useless activities, and streamline it accordingly. Plan it together as family, and the rules are applicable to everyone from young to old. Next is digital detox. Just 2 days in a month, you can go gadget free, spend time with family, and relax. You can do that. Most importantly, stay aware of these. What are the real dangers behind it, and spread the awareness. That is more important. So, finally, I would like to say that we are not like insects. We do have the capacity to have this awareness and understand what is right and what is bad for us. When we get this awareness that something is going to harm us, we can focus on things that serves its purpose, that is good for us. So we do still have the control. We need to remember that we do still have the control over our mind and our tasks. Just we need to keep focus on our purpose, our goals. And we need to keep on monitoring ourselves and help those around us. So hope you find this video helpful. I am Jonisha Arvind, a motivational coach and founder of Joe's Hope Center. Please do comment, like the video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel, Joe's Hope Center. Thank you.